This is an information and advisement presentation about the Chino Valley Teacher Induction Program. You may also open a slide deck of this presentation by going to bit.ly/ADV_INFO. After viewing this presentation, hopefully you will take away an understanding of the clear credentialing process and an awareness of the Chino Valley Teacher Induction Program, purpose, design, and structure, and your next steps to enroll and begin in the program. In California, teaching certifications are earned in 2 steps. First, the teacher earns a preliminary credential, and once the teacher has a preliminary credential, they have 5 years to clear that credential by completing an induction program. The Chino Valley Teacher Induction Program is CTC certified approved, and work completed in this program is transferable to other programs if for any reason you should leave this district and land elsewhere. For additional fees paid to the universities, you may purchase units that can be submitted to HR for salary advancement. To participate in the Chino Valley Teacher Induction Program, you must have a preliminary multiple subject, single subject, or education specialist credential, and you must be teaching in an assignment that matches your credential type. To participate in any induction program, you must be currently teaching in your credentialed area. If you are not working for longer than 2 weeks, you must notify the induction staff, which includes your mentor and myself, and together we will create a completion plan. This is the CTC approved program design. Once you are enrolled in the program, a mentor is assigned as soon as possible after advisement, and you will meet weekly with your mentor for about an hour per week. An individualized learning plan is developed with input from the mentor, aligned with district and school goals and objectives, then shared with your administrator during the fall inquiry cycle triad meeting. A digital portfolio is created over the course of the program to reflect the ILP goals and objectives housed in the candidate's Google Classroom account. There are professional development requirements in addition to this. You will have 3 focus group meetings per year, either virtual or face-to-face, and the way things are going, more than likely they will be virtual. And you also have professional and learning activities that are required, 1 self-selected PD per inquiry cycle. Let's see, do you have it? Yeah, there we go. This is the program design, and as you will see that there's an overarching SMART goal that you'll create with your mentor for that will cover the course of the school year. Then the school year is broken down to 3 individual inquiry cycles. During each inquiry cycle, you will create an inquiry question that supports your overarching SMART goal, and you will focus on one of the 6 CSTPs. There's also I call it a cheat sheet, but it's really a checkoff list. It's not a requirement, but it's an organizational resource to help you with planning and with keeping track of where you've been and where you're going. The key components and frequency of the program include year 1, there's 3 inquiry cycles, and in year 2, there's 3 inquiry cycles, and then you will have 1 SMART goal per year. You will also have inquiry questions, 3 inquiry questions per year, 1 per each inquiry cycle. You will co-assess, that is, you will do a self-assessment along with your mentor who will guide you through for each inquiry cycle, and you will look at 2 CSTP elements per inquiry cycle. You will have a triad meeting in the fall inquiry cycle with your administrator, and the meetings with your mentors will come to probably about 30 per year if you have 1 per week, more or less. There's some wiggle room in there and some flexibility. The tools completed, there's approximately 10 per inquiry cycle, and that provides the evidence of practice that you need for your program that will be supported and contained in the Google Classroom. Please take a minute to pause this presentation and read the description of what the evidence of practice is and how it is recorded by the mentor on the individual learning plan. You will learn more about the ILP as you process or progress into the program. After you complete the Memorandum of Understanding and you are included in the Google Classroom, this is where your electronic portfolio will be housed. Please note these beginning important features of this part of the program. Your Google Classroom will open to title page where you will see any announcements that might have been sent out by the induction office. Under the Classwork tab, you will find a breakdown of the individual tasks that you can scroll through, or you can use the Topics section on the top left-hand corner to jump to whichever topic you want to explore. If you have an out-of-state or an out-of-country credential, you might need to do some additional requirements. If your credential is out of state or out of country, please make an appointment with me to go over it together, and we will write those tasks into your ILP to help you meet all your requirements. This includes any leftover RECA or TPA or TPE requirements from your pre-service or your preliminary program. All the documents that you will submit will be reviewed by the program coordinator or a trained mentor. Although the tools you will be submitting should be written by the mentor, they usually drive the writing of the tools. Please note that there is a criteria for appropriate completion levels, and that if documents are too sparse, they will be returned to you for more added information or clarification. You will find this in the course syllabus in the program information section of your Google Classroom. When you have successfully completed the entire induction program, our office will make a recommendation to the CTC for your clear teaching credential. If you leave Chino Valley for any reason, work submitted will be reviewed and a transportability document will be sent to your next district. The transportability document will be based on successfully completed components of our program. Credit will not be given if there's not a preponderance of evidence of successful completion and participation. If you have been teaching for over 2 years and have evidence of successful completion of those school years and evidence that you are exceptional and experienced, you are eligible to complete the program in 1 year. This process is outlined on the next slide and also in your Google Classroom in the program information section. So if you want to take a minute to pause to read this slide and then forward it for the next slide, next 2 slides, and you'll see the ECO completion requirements. If you feel you have met the criteria for the early completion option, which we call ECO, you must apply for that program. The application process consists of completing an application on the Google form and uploading the required documents, your resume, a mentor observation, which is required in the first inquiry cycle anyway, copies of 2 years' worth of positive evaluations, and a recommendation by your site administrator. The next steps for enrolling in the program is that you will be sent an invitation to enroll in the 2021 Year 1 Induction Google Classroom. You'll complete your enrollment document, which is called a Memorandum of Understanding. It goes over everything I've covered in the slide deck presentation, and then your agreement and what is outlined in what the program offers and requirements are, and what your side of your expectations are for participation. And then you will complete that and upload that into the beginning of the fall inquiry section. And then before September 1st, you will be contacted by your mentor or myself, either in person, by email, or by phone. And in the meantime, I would like you to get settled into your classroom and think about goals for this year that are aligned with your school goals, which should be shared with you by your site administrator, in addition to the school and district goals. My name again is Teresa Shockley, and this is my contact information. You can call me on my office phone, or you can text me on my cell phone. If you text me or call me and leave a message, please include your name, because I will not recognize your phone number. Also know that unless it's an emergency and you text me after hours or on the weekend, I will wait and probably get back to you the next business day, the next school day. But if it looks like it's an emergency, or if I'm available, I will respond then. Okay, I just wanted to let you know that ahead of time. Thank you very much. Welcome to Chino, and I hope things are going well